Here we are. It is November 16th, 2020, and this is milepost 140 along the Wheeling and Lake Erie Railroad. This is their main line running east and west. The Medina yard's down that way. Behind me is Akron, and this is probably my favorite milepost along the line here, and it's due to the fact that this is the Loggerheads brew house, or brew, I don't know if they call it their brew house or tap room or what, but this is where they brew Loggerheads beer. This is the back side of the building, and not doing very good with the light here. There we go. But that steam coming out of there is actually from their brewing process, and every time I walk through here every day, it smells like hops. And yeah, Loggerheads, they have a little restaurant, a barbecue restaurant on the north side of town, but this is where they brew all their beers at. I've never actually been in this place. I know they have like tastings and stuff. It's open a few days a week to the public. And Loggerheads brews, I don't know, a few different seasonal beers. They have a couple ones that are like staples. Their Bedhead Red is really good. And this time of year they brew a Christmas beer. It's called Winter Mischief. It's actually really good. What other ones? They have a Barn Burner called Barn Burner. It's really good. They have some good beers. I like them a lot. Haven't had one in a while, but they are good nonetheless. And their food is really good at their restaurant. But so yeah, this is a pretty cool place. I got to make it in there one day. Probably during the COVID times here is probably not the best time to check it out. But anyways, it's right behind it is milepost 140 of the Wheeling and Lake Erie, and this is looking west. The mileposts go down that way. 139, I believe, is on the other side of the yard there. And looking back towards town, actually town, the square and stuff is up that way, but this is looking east. And the 141 milepost is just west of the Roscoe Ewing Park down there. But yeah, this is, I wish there was I do actually have some videos or pictures or something of trains going by behind this place. Nothing recently, but yeah, this is pretty cool. Like I said, my favorite milepost along the Wheeling and Lake Erie.